anything, and the smoke kept coming, and but they moved the people, and they said they weren't going to evacuate everybody, that it was okay, that it was under control.
What did they announce when they finally did make an announcement?
Well, that there was a small fire, and that the fire department was on scene, and that it was contained, and but people were still concerned.
That was Christopher Erdo live at Dodger Stadium. It still is Christopher Erdo live at Dodger Stadium. Some frightening moments for passengers when their Delta flight catches fire. It happened after a tire blew while the pilot was trying to land in Atlanta this afternoon. Smoke and flames could be seen coming from the plane while it sat on the runway at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. Passengers were quickly evacuated there using the emergency slides. Fire crews put out the flames. Again, this was in Atlanta this afternoon. There were 45 passengers and 5 crew members aboard. The plane was an MD-88.
And as soon as
no
it
major
was over,
injuries were
me and my
reported.
sister were calling each other. Have you heard from Mom?
Susan Brookshire saw the tornado coming, had called her mom and told her to get into the bathtub.
And when we saw the high school on 20th, and there was nothing left of the entire city, we knew she was gone, and we found her laying in the bottom of her closet, praying and holding her Bible.
Ellen Doyle.
That was part of the death toll from last Sunday's tornado in Joplin, Missouri. The count has now risen to 142. The only good news in that shattered town is the number of the missing. The original list of 232 missing or unaccounted for has now dropped to 100. Recovery efforts are now focused on identifying the dead. It's a complex and delicate process.
在朝鲜进行反朝行为，于2010年11月被捕并接受调查。朝方本月27号宣布，鉴于全永初在调查中承认其所犯罪行，美国方面多次请求将其释放。朝鲜政府决定出于人道主义考虑，
Got some gremlins in the system tonight. All right, we'll talk about the situation in Joplin, Missouri, and the fact that even when a family member can identify a loved one, there has been confusion and delay before a body is released for burial. Meredith Haynes talked with one woman who will finally be able to have a funeral for her mother.
And as soon as it was over, me and my sister were calling each other. Have you heard from Mom?
Susan Brookshire saw the tornado coming, had called her mom and told her to get into the bathtub.
And when we saw the high school on 20th, and there was nothing left of the entire city, we knew she was gone, and we found her laying in the bottom of her closet, praying and holding her Bible.
Ellen Doyle had just celebrated her 75th birthday in November.
Yeah, she was beat up pretty bad, but she was in one piece that they identified.
All right, again, we're having some technical issues there. We're going to move on. California man being held prisoner in North Korea for spreading Christianity has been set free. Adi Jun will be reunited with his family in a day or two after spending 6 months wondering if he'd ever be free. Jun is an American citizen of Korean descent. Clearly, this is not the right video. He went to North Korea on business, but was accused of proselytizing. That's according to several reports. All right, we have so many technical problems. We're just going to go ahead and break to commercials, and we'll be back right after we kind of sort things out.
Fox 11 News is sponsored by Southern California Ford.